Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, These Are the 5 Worst Men to Date or Marry. Right, ladies? So these are the top 5 men that you need to stay away from. These are the top 5 guys that you need to avoid dating, talking to, interacting with, dealing with, even being a part of your life, even being around you in your presence. You do not need to be dating these 5 types of men, because these 5 types of men are horrible, terrible. You know, these are some of the worst men that you should date. Because a lot of women, you know, you may ask, you may say, Sydd, how do I know if a man is a good man or not? Or what are some signs, or what are some red flags? You know, you hear that word a lot. What are some red flags in men that I need to stay away from? Like, you might know what you're looking for and you might know what you want, but then you might also need to know what you need to stay away from, real from the fake. And these guys are the fake. These guys are the ones that's not going to be good for you. You know, you got to do what's good for you. You got to pick a man that's good for you and that's right for you. You know, you can't be out here just picking any type of guy. You can't just be out here just blindly just choosing different men. You need to know exactly what you're looking for and exactly what to stay away from if you are in the dating scene right now and you don't know what type of men that you need to look for or watch out for, then you'll always be in this constant cycle where you're always just dating the same man in a different body. And that's the last thing you want to do, is keep repeating the same thing over and over again with this guy, this guy, this guy. And it seems like, you know, none of the guys work out. It's because you have not, it's because you do not know what you need to stay away from, and you don't know the men that are bad for you. You know, you need to know the men who are horrible, who should not be a part of your life and should not even be a factor in anything that you do, right? So, ladies, without further ado, we're going to jump right into it, right? And I'm going to give you my top 5 again. 5 types of men, 5 worst types of men that you could ever date or marry. And especially don't marry these guys. Do not marry these guys at all. Don't date these guys at all, for real. But they shouldn't even get to the marrying part. Just don't even date them at all. So leave these guys alone. So number 1, the first guy that you need to stay away from, that you need to leave and avoid, and the first red flag in a man that you need to get away from is the player. So, the player or the ladies' man. You know the player or the ladies' man. So the player is basically a man that got a lot of women around him that find him very attractive and that want him, right? It could be because of a number of reasons, right? He's a player. So maybe, he got a lot of girls around him, a lot of groupies, a lot of chicken heads, a lot of hoochie mamas, a lot of hood rats be orbiting all around him, drooling all over him, chasing up after him, giving him sex, giving him money, giving him anything he wants just to have a chance with this man. And there's a few reasons why. Maybe he's just really attractive. He might be a handsome guy. Maybe this man got some money somewhere. He attracted a lot of women. Maybe this guy real flashy with his money. He just want to show off all his money and all his wealth. And he want to show it and wear all his money and drive his money and just show everything, like what he got going on. And he attracts a whole bunch of women. Or maybe, he's just good with women. Maybe he talk a good game where, he can make women feel comfortable with his presence. Some guys are just very charming. He might be a charming guy. He might charm women, stuff like that. Women just gravitate towards him. Women just like him for whatever reason. Maybe he funny. He might be a funny guy. Women are drawn to funny guys. It's so many reasons why a lot of women find this man attractive and want this man. And a lot of times, if this man got too many women chasing up after him, calling his phone, blowing up his phone, texting him all day, wanting to see him all day, drooling over him, giving him sex, giving him money, doing anything, bowing down to him, anything this man want, anything this man need, he got a whole bunch of women to provide anything he want, So it might be a lot of problems that come out of that, because one, you might not never be able to trust this man because he got so many women around. He talking about, oh, this is my friend, or this is my homegirl, whatever. Or this man say, I got to do business with these women. Maybe that man work with women and he got to, do whatever and stuff like that. So, he got all these women around him and he used that as an excuse to, it be okay that he got so many women around him. Maybe, he's in the nightlife scene, maybe he's a DJ at a club, or maybe he do something, maybe he's a very social guy, so he be around and a lot of people know him. A lot of women know him. A lot of women know of him. He's popular, If he's a popular guy, it might draw too much attention, for one. If you're a woman and you don't like a whole lot of attention on you, then that might not be a good man for you. And then you might also not be able to trust him. You might be insecure because this man got so many women, you don't know if you're being cheated on. Because this man, he got so many women, he might easily, see a woman or interact with a woman that he finds attractive, and he might leave you. He might kick you to the curb. He might cheat on you, stuff like that, when he finds something else better, because he got his pick. Those guys that are players, they got their pick. They got a whole bunch of women around them, so they might use you for the meantime and then dump you until they find the next girl, or they just pick this girl, this girl, this girl. Sunday, I'm going to have this girl. Tuesday, I'm going to have this girl. Saturday, I'm going to have this girl, So he just messing around with everybody. So So you might not never be the first priority in this man's life. This man might not be able to focus in on just you and want to only commit to you when he got so many options to choose from. This man got so many women to choose from, it might be hard for him to just focus on you and only want you, because I got this girl, she look better. This girl over here, she got a bigger booty than you. You know, this girl over here, you know, I like her more than you, you know. So, you know, or maybe he got an ex somewhere that came back, you know. So you just never know. So you don't know where you stand with this man because he got so many options. And then this man is used to women chasing him. So if you got a man that's a player or he's a ladies' man, he's used to women chasing him. He's used to women calling him. He's used to women texting him. He's used to women, when can I see you? When can we hang out? I miss you. I need you. I want to be around you. I want to have your baby. Right? You got all these women that's so desperate and thirsty and needy and stuff like that. And he gets used to that type of treatment. So now the player, if you get with the player, now he expects you to do all the work. He expects you to call him. He expects you to text him. He expects you to do everything for him, you know, because he's like, I'm the prize. All these women want me. I'm the prize. I ain't got to lift a finger. I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to put in no effort. I'm a pretty boy. You know, a lot of those guys, they might be like, I'm a pretty boy. I don't do none of that. You know, I'm not finna chase no women. Or they might have like a lot of pride, you know, maybe they got a lot of pride as a man, like I'm not chasing no women, you know, because I got so many women that want me, I don't have to chase. I'm used to women throwing themselves at me. I'm used to women handing me over their underwear, you know, stuff like that. You know, I'm used to women giving me whatever I want. So I'm not finna chase you. You need to chase me. So they might have that type of attitude where, you know, it's not being reciprocated. It's always one-sided. Like, they always expect you to do all the work and they don't have to do nothing because that's what they used to. Because those women don't make him put in no work because they chasing him. So he don't never have to work for a woman's attention, you know? So he might not have to work for yours or feel like he got to work for yours, okay? And this man is always in another girl's face. The player, he got so many different women, you know, that he hang out with, that he kick it with, that he go see, or that want to hang out with him, that want to kick it with him and stuff like that. And it might cause a lot of conflict because his phone always ringing or his Instagram DMs going off, you know, his inbox on Facebook going off, you know, stuff like that. And you like, what's up? Who is this girl? Who are these girls? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? And it might make you very insecure again, you know? So a lot of times this man will never be yours because he for the streets. He for everybody. He not just yours, he for everybody. And he don't want to settle down. A lot of those players, they having too much fun. They want to explore the world. They want to be with this girl one day, this girl the next day. I want to do this with this girl. He having too much fun. I'm getting sex from her. I'm getting money from her. I'm getting home cooked meals from her. I'm getting my house cleaned from her. This girl over here, you know, she rubbed my back and rubbed my feet. This girl over here, you know, she fixed me breakfast and, you know, stuff like that. You know, this girl over here do XYZ for me. So he got all these different girls doing so much for him that he like, why would I give all this up for one woman? I got multiple women to do anything for me to meet my needs. Why would I give all of this attention up for one woman, and now I gotta move all these girls away, and I can't get the attention I used to get because I gotta focus on my girl if I get a girlfriend? But you know what? I don't want a girlfriend. I just want to hang out, have fun. I don't want to commit. I don't want to give up all this attention for one girl. So a lot of those guys, they don't want to commit. If they are a player or a ladies' man, they might not never want to commit. They might be a player for life. It's guys out here that's players for life. They always gonna be a player. They ain't never gonna stop being a player. They gonna be a player till they 100 years old, always messing around in these streets, right? So, you just gotta be careful about dating the player. Don't even date a guy that got too many women all around him and he all up in every girl face. He too friendly. You gotta be careful about those men who are too friendly all up in these girls' faces and stuff like that. Cause you might get cheated on, or this man might not never be with you anyways. He might not never choose you to be his girlfriend or anything anyways, because he too busy having fun. So he don't want to commit to you. And then you got to go through all this competition with all these girls. It's just too much. All this drama, all these girls coming at you, all these girls, all these other girls coming at you and they mad and stuff like that, and they trying to sabotage your relationship. It's just too much drama. You ain't got time for that. So do not date the player, okay? So the player is number one. So number two, the second man that you should not date, the second worst man that you need to stay away from, you should not date or marry, is do not date the thug. So, do not date the thug. The bad boy, the gangster. Do not date the thug. And what I mean by that is, do not date Pookie and Ray Ray. Do not date the guy, Tyrone out here on the street. So what that means is, don't date men that went to jail. Don't date men that do illegal activities, right? Do not date men that get in trouble with the law. Do not date men that are delinquents and that are criminals and bad menaces to society. Do not date men that's been in jail. That should be one of your rules. If a man told you, I've been to jail before, tell him, you know what, it's been nice. We got to cut it short. I can't talk to you, because you don't date men that's been to jail. Because guess what? If this man is a thug and he went to jail, then guess what? That means that he made bad decisions. Why did he go to jail? He went to jail because he made a bad decision. He did something illegal, or he did something against the law, just bad, that led to him in jail, right? Some criminal activity led to him in jail. He knows the consequences between right and wrong, but he chose the wrong path, and that led him to get locked up in jail. So if this man been to jail and stuff like that, do not date him. Because a lot of those guys that's in jail, they run on survival. They don't think like they run on love. They don't run on love. They run on survival. Because when they was locked up for all that period of time, maybe sometimes a long time, or a short little time, a lot of people go into jail and they come out a whole nother way. And, they don't really trust people, or they try to use people to get to the top. They selfish because they couldn't depend on people in there. They had to, fiend for themselves, in jail. So they couldn't really depend on nobody. Maybe nobody was, putting money on his books. Nobody was coming to visit him in the jail. He didn't have no support. He couldn't call nobody. Nobody was picking up when he was calling from jail. People left him. Nobody cared. This man had to protect himself in jail, stuff like that. So he might not trust people, and he's in survival mode. So he might not be capable of even loving you. And then for two, this man made bad decisions. So if he don't care about his own freedom, if he don't care about his own life, and he gonna put himself in jeopardy of losing all of his citizenship because he don't care and stuff like that, then guess what he gonna do to you? If this man gonna put himself in jail, or this man gonna make a bad decision and mess up his own life, he don't care about his own life. So what you think about your life? He ain't gonna care about your life either, because he make bad decisions. So he's not a good leader. If a man put himself in jail, obviously he in jail for something bad, meaning he went down the wrong path, and he's not a good leader. So why would you make a man a leader and want him to be your man if this man can't even lead himself, right? So if this man been to jail, then do not talk to him. And then also, if this man is in jail, there is certain things that he might not be able to participate in. Meaning, sometimes when you're a felon and you got a criminal background, a criminal record, then you are not able to have certain rights. A lot of your rights get taken away. A lot of your privileges as a citizen get taken away and stuff like that. And you do not get those privileges back a lot of times. So you might not be able to get a job because the job say we don't hire felons. When you fill out a job application, it say on it, are you a felon? What was your charge for? What did you get charged for? What was your criminal activity? What did you do to get landed in jail? It say it on the application. And a lot of jobs won't even hire people who've been to jail before or have criminal records. A lot of jobs won't even hire you. You get automatically denied, because you a risk. If you went to jail because you stole a car, or you went to jail because you stole some money or you stole something, how can I trust you in my business to hire you and you out here, doing illegal stuff and stealing? You gonna steal for me too. So I don't want to hire you. So he might not even be able to have a job or do certain things, participate in certain things. Certain things in life you're not going to be able to do because you went to jail and you got that background. So to avoid all that, do not date a man that's been in jail. Don't date a man that's been in jail, and don't date a man that got an ankle monitor on his leg and you see the ankle monitor on his leg. Do not date none of those men that's been in jail. Get you a man that is a law-abiding citizen, okay? And then get you a man that does not do illegal activities, Don't date a man that sells certain substances. Don't date a man that's out here ripping and running in these streets. Don't date a man that's out here trapping and thugging and, doing all types of stuff, terrorizing the streets and stuff with violence and all types of stuff, Do not date the thug. The bad boy, the thug, leave them in the streets. Do not talk to them because you might get caught up in some stuff. Let's say this man got some illegal stuff in the car and y'all get pulled over and he say, oh, it's not mine, it's hers, or he blame it on you, you know what I'm saying? Or the cops say, oh, well, both of y'all in the same car, so it's both of y'all's, I'm gonna put the charge on both of y'all. So you might get charged with some stuff that he got in the car that didn't have nothing to do with you because you messing with a man that is a thug. So leave them thugs alone because guess what? Them streets ain't fun. Because guess what? He might have beef. He might have beef with, somebody in the neighborhood, or he might have beef with, somebody, and they might try to come back and harm him or harm people around him. So you don't want to get caught up in that lifestyle, right? So stay away from the thug, okay? So that's number 2. So number 3, the third type of man that you need to stay far away from and you need to leave and walk away and never talk to, never marry, never date, never even look at is you do not need to date the bum. So the bum, a lot of y'all women, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all women, y'all done ran into these types of men. Y'all done ran into the bum. You may say, Sid, what's the bum? The bum is the broke man that ain't got no money. The man that ain't got no money. His pockets are empty. His pockets got lint in them. His bank account on zero. He can't provide nothing. This man ain't got no job. This man ain't got no car. This man ain't got no place to stay. He's staying with his mama. This man stay with his mama. He a grown man and he still stay with his mama. He a grown man and he don't have a car. He a grown man and he don't have no money coming in, no job, no nothing, you know, or he got a small part-time job, or he got a little job that's not paying nothing, you know. So this man, you know, he not doing nothing. He lazy, he broke, or he cheap. He don't got no money. He don't got nothing to his name, you know? So do not date a man that does not have the 3 basics at least. This man needs to have a car in his name, a job or a business, making some income, right? Legal income. And then he needs to have a place to stay in his name, his own crib, his own house, his own apartment, something in his name, you know, where he lay his head at, some shelter in his name. So if this man don't have those 3 basics, then do not talk to him. And you want a man to be able to provide for himself, and you want a man that's able to provide. Because if a man can't even provide for himself, then how can you expect a man to provide for you? If this man is broke and he don't have no money and he don't got nothing to his name, then you can't expect this man to be protector and provider over you and your family and the household and the children and all that. If this man can't even do nothing for himself, this man don't have no car, no money, and no place to stay, guess what? He gonna be riding around in your car because he don't have no car. Or he gonna be asking you for rides because he don't have no car. Or this man gonna be, you know, laying up in your house, living in your house because he don't have nowhere to stay. Or he's staying with his mama, so he wanna be up in your apartment, be up in your house, you know? He wanna stay the night, multiple nights out the week. Or this man want to move in because he don't like where he's staying at, you know, because he don't got nowhere to stay for real. Or this man, he don't got no money, he don't got no job, or his job not paying nothing, so he always got to ask you for money. He always like, baby, can you buy me this? Can you do this for me? Can you give me some money? I need to get this done. I need to do this. Can you give me some money? Can you do this? You know, so he always begging you for money because he don't have his own money. So this man, he don't have nothing to his name. So what you gonna do with this man? You can't do nothing, you know? So this man is always gonna be in your stuff. He always gonna be all up in your stuff, and he can't never reciprocate. He in your car, using up all your gas, riding around, not putting no gas in your car, you know, stuff like that. And he just don't care because he don't have no car, you know? So it's not fair to you. So get you a man that got his own stuff so he can reciprocate and provide for you. Because if you get with a man, and let's just say you get pregnant by a bum, this the worst guy. This is one of the worst guys to get pregnant by. If you get pregnant by a bum, then guess what? He can't provide nothing for you. He can't provide no type of stability for you and your child. He can't provide for the child. He can't do nothing. He can't provide nothing, you know? So you won't be getting anything out of the deals. And that's not fair to you for a man. And that's not fair to you because you want a man that's able to provide, you know? He can't even take you out. He can't even buy you stuff. He can't even fly you, take you here, do nothing. He can't do nothing for you. So what's the point of talking to him if he can't even do nothing for you? You know what I'm saying? So do not date a bum. Do not date a man that ain't got nothing to his name, because all he gonna do is use you. He gonna use you for everything you got until he gets to the next level. He just using you right now as a stepping stool to get to the next level so he can survive. So a lot of guys that's a bum and that don't have nothing, that's broke, those broke guys, they look for a woman to use so he can get to the next level, you know, and he's in survival mode. So he's just trying to survive off of her, right? So that's number 3. Do not date a bum, okay? So number 4, the 4th type of man that you should not date, the 4th man, the 4th worst man that you should not be dating or marry is you should not date the unsure man. So the unsure man, the man that don't know what he want to do with you, the man that don't know what he want to do in life. This man don't know where his life going. This man don't have no goals, no dreams, no aspirations in life. This man don't have no passion for nothing. And that's just in his life, in his future. He don't have no purpose, you know? And then with you, he still don't have no purpose with you. So this man, he don't know what he want to do with you. But when you ask him to be your boyfriend, this man say, oh, you know, I'm not ready yet. I just want to take my time. You know, let's just slow down. I don't want to rush things. You know, I'm ready for a relationship, just not right now. You know, I'm not ready right now. I want one, just not right now. You know, I'm interested, but, you know, stuff like that. So this man unsure about you. This man sending you all types of mixed signals. He call you one day y'all talking real nice on the phone for hours and hours. Then the next day he don't pick up the phone, you know, or the next day he don't call you until later on in the week, you know, or this man texts you real fast one day and the next day he barely replying, and the next day he barely replying, or he don't reply at all, you know. This man hot and cold with you. He in your face one day, then he disappear the next day. He inconsistent, you know. You hear from him one day, then you don't hear from him for the whole week, or for a couple days, or a few hours in between. This man just so busy, he just don't care. He don't, and you don't never know where you stand with this man. This man don't know what he want to do. This man don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He just living, going with the flow. You never, ever, ever want to be with a guy that just goes with the flow of life. Never get with a guy that I'm just going with the flow. You know, I don't want to put no pressure on myself. I'm just going with the flow. Whatever happens in my life just happens. Nah, you want a man that's able to take charge and knows what he wants. Because if a man don't know what he want, then that means he don't want you. Because if he got to guess and he got to think about if he want to be with you or not, then the chances are he don't want to be with you. Because if he wanted to be with you, he would be with you. But if he not with you and he unsure about you and he wishy-washy, he fake and phony, you know, he contacts you one day, then disappear the next day, he inconsistent, he ghosts you, you know, he ignores you, you know, that he comes back and says, hey, you know, how was your day? After he just ignored you like nothing ever happened. Then this is a man that's unsure about you. And him being unsure about you is actually him telling you that I'm sure I don't want you because I'm not all the way impressed, or I'm not all the way sold on you, you know, for whatever reason. But it don't even matter though, because you should not be a part of this man's life and he should not be a part of your life, because he just want to use you. He don't know what he want to do with you yet, but he want to put you on the sideline. This man want to put you on layaway. This man want to put you on reserve. This man want to save you for later. I don't know what I want to do with her right now, but later on, I might come back to her. So I'm going to just keep her right here for right now. I'm going to keep her on the bench until I need her for my game. You know, when I put her in the game, you know, I might put her in the game one day, but I'm going to leave her on the bench right now. She could wait. You know, she could be the meantime right now, girl. I'm going to figure out what I want to do with her. Maybe, you know, I'm going to go around and see what else is out there, and I might come back to her. You know, maybe I'm going to just go around and see what else is out there and keep her on the side. Or maybe I might be with her. I don't know yet. I'm just keep her right here just in case. So this man is just holding you hostage, keeping you on this, you know, situationship. What are we? I don't know. You know, when you might ask a man, what are we? What are we? And he say, oh, I don't know. You know, we just cool. We just kicking it. We just friends, you know, we just get to know each other. You know, I don't want to rush things. I'm not ready for a relationship. Then you tell that man, you know what? You're unsure about me and I can no longer date you. Because If a man wants you, then he gonna be for sure about you, okay? So that's number 4. So number 5, the 5th and last and final man that you should not date or marry, the worst man that you could ever date or be with or entertain, is the emotionally unavailable man, right? So this is the guy. He is emotionally unavailable. This man don't show no signs of his feelings. He don't never communicate. This man got communication issues. This man don't know how to communicate his feelings. This man don't know how to communicate his emotions. This man don't know how to tell you what's wrong with him, how he's feeling on the inside. He keep everything bottled in. He keep everything to himself. He's very avoidant. Like when you ask this man how he feels, he's kind of nonchalant. I'm cool. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. Stuff like that. And he's all closed off. You can't never get him to open up. He's emotionally unavailable. He's always closed off. You can't never get anything out of him. You're trying to talk to him about how he feels, or you're trying to communicate with him about how you feel about something, and he's not empathetic or sympathetic with you. He don't take your feelings into consideration. This man just like, forget your feelings, you be all right, and he's emotionally unavailable. He don't care about your feelings. He only care about his feelings, and stuff like that. And he don't even tell you his feelings. He don't even tell you how he really feel, or he's not really expressive. He don't really tell you how much he love you, how much he care for you. He don't know how to communicate, when he feels another way, when he's not really feeling you, or when it's a problem or an issue, or you have a concern. He don't know how to talk to you properly and express his emotions in a mature and adult way. This man always want to get mad, or he want to throw a temper tantrum, or he want to, hit his chest, and he's so mad and so angry and want to get so upset and stuff like that, because he don't know how to control his emotions. A man that's emotionally unavailable, a lot of times this man got a wall up. He got a guard up. He got a big guard up. He don't know how to really come down to earth and be able to share his emotional experience and feelings with you, right? So it's going to cause a lot of conflict and a lot of problems, because you want this man to open up. You say, why you never open up to me? You need to open up to me. Why you don't never open up to me? And this man just like, I just can't. Because he can't. Because he didn't grow up on love. He might have grew up on survival. Or maybe he felt like his voice don't matter. Or maybe he don't care to really share certain stuff with you. Maybe he not comfortable with you. Wherever it is, he is not able to open up. If a man don't open up to you, then you're going to have a hard time really getting to know him, getting to know the real him, how he really feels, communicating with him, because you always going to be arguing and clashing, because it's never no proper communication, because he don't know how to communicate, right? So you need a man that's emotionally available. You need a man that knows how to talk to you, knows how to communicate, knows how to love you properly, that knows how to express his feelings, express his emotions, that knows how to love you and treat you right. You know what I'm saying? You need a man that's verbal, and you need a man that knows how he feels and able to communicate his feelings, right? So that's number 5. So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 5 worst men that you should not date or marry at all ever in your life. You should not date these 5 men because they horrible. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be in a lot of trouble and a lot of drama and trauma if you choose these men. So avoid these men so you don't have no problems, okay? So ladies, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. hit that bell notification for me, and I'm out of here. So, to the next video.